Imagine walking up to your dream home for the final walkthrough, and the seller walks out the front door with arms full of guns and ammo, and it's all your agent's fault. This is not what you want to see and what is going to be your new home, but that is exactly what happened. So let me tell you about this crazy story from this past year and why it is so important to have an agent that is going to protect you, even from firearms. When we first toured the home, the buyers pointed out a makeshift shooting range in the basement. Certainly a strange feature of any home, but even more so in the city limits of Pittsburgh. We didn't give it any more thought until the morning of closing. The listing agent calls to tell me that the seller isn't going to have the house empty in time for closing, and would that be okay with my buyers? I asked, what kind of things is he unable to get out? And this is how I was responsible for my buyers being faced with the seller's armloads of guns at their final walkthrough. My job is to protect my clients always and put their interests before my own. So when the response from the agent was some clothes, some dishes, and his guns, I stopped her and said, absolutely not. He needs to unload his car and fill it with the guns and ammos in the house, and they need to have it removed before we close. The rest we can deal with, but that will be a hard no on the guns. Why is this such a big deal? Well, in the state of Pennsylvania, when you close on a house, you own anything that is left in the home, which would be by default making my buyers owners of all the guns in the house, which is illegal. So that's how we ended up face to face with the seller removing all of his artillery from the home at the final walkthrough. We made arrangements for the rest of the miscellaneous items, and my clients were able to move into their home without worry. And here's the part I didn't mention. I handled all of this without adding stress to my clients. By the time I called them, the gun issue had already been resolved. And all they needed to know was that a few small items would still need to be removed after closing. They were able to move into their dream home without worry, knowing I had their back through it all. If you're looking for a real estate advisor who puts your needs first, handles the unexpected, and ensures a smooth, stress-free experience, let's talk. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply curious about the market, I'm here to advocate for you every step of the way.